Hi Drummer World, it's Andy, Keep It Simple here. This is a little video clip in response to the thread about hanging a stick bag, particularly quite a full stick bag, from a floor tom and what difference does it make to the sound. So I have two floor toms here. The first one is a Pearl Vision Birch 16 by 16, and this one here is a Guru Origin Classic Series 14 by 12 with an English ash steam bent shell. Now they're both completely different drums, and that's the point really. We're not comparing drums here, we're just seeing what happens when we mount a stick bag from the side of a floor tom. So here goes. Let's start off with the Pearl and see what happens. This is with the stick bag hanging on the lugs. And now with the stick bag off the drum. Okay, that was interesting. I hope you're picking this up. There is a reasonable difference in head sustain, but there's not a lot of difference in the tone of the drum. The shell sustain, the fundamental is the same. It's projecting about the same, but the amount of sustain you get, lesser levels of sustain, shall we say, in the head, has certainly been increased by taking mass away from the drum, which we've just done there. Now let's see what happens when we transfer that to a much more resonant shell. And now the same drum with the stick bag taken off the shell. Now I hope you're picking that up. With this shell there's a much bigger difference. Not only have we got an increase in the sustain from the heads, we also have an increase in the dominance of the fundamental tone. We have a cleaner tone as a result of that, and we also have more body in the initial sound. And this is all because there is now less restriction on the shell. That said, this really is the extreme end of things. It's an ultra lightweight drum, incredibly low mass in every respect. So the whole point of this video was to show that it does make a difference, but it also depends on the type of drum. If you have an industry standard shell such as the Pearl Vision here, it's going to make less of a difference. It's going to make a difference to head sustain, which frankly in a gig situation you're never going to notice. In the studio, yeah, you may start to pick that up. With this kind of drum, because it's an extremely low mass drum, the heavy stick bag actually adds a lot of mass to the instrument itself, and that profoundly affects the way it behaves. So like everything guys, it's contextual, nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and Bob is still free to get his fish out.